going on, and sometimes it's helpful to watch the recordings. Uh, and if you are watching the recording, remember you could participate in the live version by just signing up. Okay. Before we get started, I like going before the Lord in prayer. And thank you so much, Lord Father God, for this wonderful Thursday. And I thank you for all the blessings that you've had for us today and how you saved us and protected us with your angels and your love. And we just put a hedge of protection about all the people, the kids are going back to school, and comfort the families in Minneapolis who and had that shooting that went on, and let that let the protection of God just fall upon all the kids and all their parents, and fill their hearts with peace in Jesus' name. And we just thank you for opening our eyes as we look at the charts today, that we will find winning opportunities in the market for your glory and honor. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay. All right, all right, all right. Let's go ahead and we're going to get started by looking at the My Market heat map, the arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change. We'll see what's hopping, what's popping, what's dropping, what's not. Let me go ahead and set up the chat to make sure that you can actually interact with me. That's one of the benefits of being part of the VIPs, that I see your questions right away. I try to interact with the David Sutherland. Sir, what's up, brother? Shirt Jackers is in the house in the YouTube channel. Nice to have you aboard. Nice to see you again. Shirt Jacker is a really great trader. I have a lot of respect for. Lots of love to David out there, aka Shirt Jackers. Okay. All right. And all right, let's go ahead and take a look at the heat map, see what's hopping, what's popping, what's dropping, what's not in the market. And on this fabulous Thursday, the last Thursday of August. And then we won't see you again, guys, until next month. I know I got the dad jokes going on, right? Here we go. We got Kiwi dollar up 0.36%. Let me go refresh that, make sure that we, the My Market heat map, for those of you who do not know by now, it's my top secret for finding trading ideas in the market. Green is up, red is down, gray stay away. The colors might change. Adrian is giving me some ideas for updating the heat map to make it really hot. Not only to match those colors on my website, actually, kind of hot, It's like, it's New York. New York. All right. Kiwi dollar up 0.36%. Aussie dollar up 1/3%. Euro up the 1/4%. Tells us that the dollar is on the back foot. Pound is not so hot, though, and dollar Swiss and US dollar. Dollar yen is down almost 1/4%, along with dollar yen, dollar CAD, dollar yen. And we do have a really big news coming up. Inflation data is coming up. And that's what I was going to do. I do share our link with our old Facebook community. Hopefully they've transferred over to school, which is our new community. Though they've taken away so many things, Facebook. They're taking away the chats. They're taking away different things. So we've migrated over to school. And so if you want to, so I'm going to put that link in there for anyone that may be lingering around in the old live Forex day traders den. Okay. Let's take a look at any news coming up in the Asia session that's coming up. Anything worth looking at? And show more. Refresh. 3 a.m. We have initial jobless claims that came out, and nothing coming up. That for 5 hours, we have some Japanese data, consumer confidence, and then a bunch of Euro data with inflation data coming out of the Eurozone. That will be very helpful to look at. It's going to be 7 hours from us, so it won't really affect us. But what we really want to look at for 8:30, and I might definitely. I like to put that to might and definitely together, because I think about soft bed, personal spending, core PCE. That's the big number everyone's going to look at. They're going to look at the inflation numbers, and this is probably going to determine for sure. There's already an 85% chance that Jerome Powell and the Fed will cut interest rates finally, And but if we have a higher than expected PCE, then that will probably cause him not to want to cut interest rates, right? Personal income looks like it's going to tick higher, 0.3 versus 0.4. And then there's lots of Canada data coming out, so the dollar CAD may be in position as well. But Kiwi dollar seems to be something that is trending, has some volatility, even going into to our current market. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at CNBC. Take a look at I'm going to call it the overnight market, because when we're trading, what we're trading now is the really Friday's market overseas. It's Friday. But thank God it's Friday, right? It's Friday. Oh yeah, I could use a new mattress. There we go. I want to get one of those Tempur-Pedic ones with the refrigerator built into it, because I sleep kind of hot. I'm a hot guy. So I sleep hot. I like sleeping cold, and so I might check that Labor Day sale out for a cold mattress, cooling mattress. Dow Jones Industrial Average was slightly up, and S&P was up, NASDAQ was up, all green across the board, basically. Crypto, we're bouncing up in Bitcoin. Bitcoin was at that 111,000. Now we're bouncing up 1/3%. And XRP still a little negative there. Gold is up $1.40. Not much movement, 0.4%. Again, waiting for that, gold hits a 5-week peak on weaker dollar. Fed independence concerns. There is, again, the PCE is what's going on there, right? Pre-market looks like everything's might kind of sell off going into the weekend. But again, the PCE is what everyone's going to be watching. Inflation is a big driver of currency movements. Inflation can cause the Fed to cut rates or raise rates, and that impacts currencies. Central bank interest rates decisions move the market. Okay. All right. So, and I didn't see anything going on there as far as there's no geopolitical stuff, anything crazy going on like rockets or missiles. Seems to be pretty quiet. I do want to check Bloomberg out just to see if there's anything that might have come across. And nope, doesn't look like anything that's going on there, right? Okay. So let's go ahead and see what we can see in the market, right? We've got Aussie going on there, and I'm kind of underwater on this trade. I was looking for a quick break up to the 1700 area. But let's take a look at Kiwi dollar. But we're gonna get pullbacks, the dollar strength in Asia right now, after big strong moves in the market. And I've got this Borders theory is not working here, so I'm gonna deactivate that. I don't know why this template comes up sometimes, has a mind of its own. And I actually want to take a look at the Kiwi dollar, right? That's Kiwi dollar. All right. So Kiwi dollars is a nice big push up, right? We're a pullback against the trend. So we have using the triple screen. Oh, we got a nice little jump right now. Okay. 2 green candles, 81.4 versus 81.8. I'm going to take that long. And there we go. Long at 0.58823. All right. So we got long. And let's see. We got, spread is spread's about 0.3 of a pip. Not a pretty tight spread for Asia. Got some. So let's see if we're gonna get into the money on this. Got long at 0.58823, and our gatekeeper 5-minute is green, double bottom, and maybe we can grab a no. Let me get rid of Mr. Quarter Theory here. You can go and you can And let's look at, this is a big vertical gap. So maybe we can get 4 pips out of that, 5 pips out of that. That's a 87, maybe 87. Well, that's way up there, huh? Wow. So let's see, right? Classic double bottom. There we go. All right. And let's go. Profitable from entry, pip and run. That's how we do with in pip and run. All right.
Bye, bye, bye.
All right. Got an amen from Steve. And we're up at 0.5882. Again, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod of the Elite Traders University here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So good to be with you here on this Thursday, last Thursday of August 2025. We got long the Kiwi dollar, 0.5882. See if we can grab about 5 pips on this move. This double bottom support we found around the 0.5881 area. And we can see that the higher time frame, our 1 hour chart, we do have a nice uptrend, maybe pulling back to a key level of support. Let's see if that support level holds. As long as we can stay above this key level, the 5879 area, we should be good to go. Being able to pull back right now. I'm trading off the smaller time frame chart. 15-second chart is my trigger chart. My 5-minute chart is my gatekeeper. I call it gatekeeper chart. I only want to enter when it's only enter the direction of that color chart. And then my primary trend direction is I'm looking at the 1 hour, and 1 hour is currently moving higher highs and higher lows, and some other proprietary things going on the other side of the screen. On another screen, we're taking a look at that too. So we'll see what we'll do. Got 10 standard lots, and one of the things when I started trading Asia session was noticing that if you trade on anything higher than a 1-minute chart, you're not really going to see a whole lot of action. But I figured that there was like 2 billion Asians trading, whether they live in Australia, New Zealand, Tokyo, Japan, Thailand, China. They're not getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning to trade the New York session. So where were they? If the candles aren't moving, where are they? And so when I drop down into these smaller time frame, these 5 seconds, 15-second, 20-tick charts, you see that there's a lot of price action, there's a lot of volatility in those smaller time frames, right? Now, a lot is relative because, hey, sometimes you have to go a little bit larger size in order to take advantage of these. And that's what a lot of the Asian traders actually do. They trade super large size and take advantage of the market structure on these smaller time frames. So while Wall Street tells you, hey, stay away from the 1-minute chart, it's too volatile, it's the same thing. It's the same structure, the same 5-wave structure that Ralph Nelson Elliott described back in 1934, and he didn't have access to 15-second charts, right? He didn't have access to computers either, or real-time data. You'd rely on historical data from newspapers. But yet what he discovered, some 91 years ago is, he would probably roll over in his grave when he can see that these things are fractal, and the same structures that he saw on these daily charts that he was drawing by hand were actually happening on smaller time frames as well, the same market structure. So my thing is, if it's there and 2 billion people are trading down there, well, then I'm there too, right? Yeah, beat them, join them. So great thing about short-term scalping on these smaller time frames is that your stop losses are smaller. Yeah, your profits are smaller too, but you can compensate because you have actually less volatility. you're not going to get blown out with, the average daily range of the euro during the New York session is like 50 pips. And if you combine that with the entire day, you're looking at a 100 pip move. And here you might get 10 to 12 pips. And, but you're going to be confined within a particular range that probably even if this turned out to be a trade where we got underwater a little bit because the volatility is lower relative to the actual average daily range. Well, you can sit this out, right? And then get back in the money very quickly, which is the way the market used to be. I mean, before my time, but there were no guys in the pits who would throw up hand signals. They were only going for 2 and 3 ticks, right? They're going for four ticks and risking 2 ticks, right? So a move like that, and they would have like large lot size. They might have 20, 30, 100 contracts and get like 3 ticks, and they're done for the day, right? So really, we're actually, by going to the lower time frames, we're actually like going back in time to where it used to be, right? In fact, big trending moves were like, you just didn't want to see that type of volatility in the S&P pit, right? The S&P pit moves like, quarter, 2 or 3 ticks, a quarter tick, and then you just put large lot size on that because, hey, but now we have these really outsized moves, and the volatility is great, trending market, right? Trend is your friend. But if you get on the wrong side of that, then that's where the blowups happen, all right? So that was, I mean, typical target for an S&P trader was, probably 5 or 6 ticks, right? So like for an old school S&P pit trader in the 80s, the typical target was to scalp for a profit 1 to 5 ticks per trade. And this would amount to a profit about $25, so $125 a contract, right? So pit traders perform these, the trades multiple times a day with a focus on volume rather than large moves, right? So a tick was a quarter of an index point, or 62.50 per contract, but they typically targeted large moves for of a full point or more. The number of contracts traded varied by capital or strategy, and the smaller traders with just a few contracts to major players moving 50 or more contracts at a time, right? So grabbing $125, no, back then, that was like king's ransoms. And sometimes it would trade, for instance, like if I had 10 instead of the 10 standard lots, let's say I had 100 standard lots. Well, you pull $200 out of that, right? But look at the range. I mean, look, 58.83 to 58.82. I mean, that is, that's one, and all I need is like a couple of ticks on that, and you hit that 3 or 4 times, right? So you had these guys. What they would do is they would try to go for a point. Tick. There was points and there was ticks, and so with the contract multiplier of about 500, a 1 point moves for $500. So a trader would call a 2 point move on 10 contracts. They would make $10,000, right? Now you would have to have a big account, and you didn't have the leverage, so you had to come up with that money. You had to come up with $50,000 or $25,000 in your account to trade that, right? But with the thing about Forex is that if you can get a higher leverage account, say 1,500 to 1, 1,000 to 1, 2,000 to 1, right? And so now you only had to put up maybe $500 to control 10 standard lots, and every pip is $100, right? $100 move. So we haven't even moved 1 point, and we're making $20, right? So you get these $100 moves, and that $20 is actually, we haven't moved to on 100K. That is a 2 pip move, but on this it's like it's a fraction of a pip, 0.2 move, right? So you need smaller moves. Don't get me wrong, you could have something where North Korea launches a missile and then the market freaks out, and this thing can blow out 100 pips in the wrong direction. So there is risk. Black swan, they call an outside move that's outside the typical range for Asia session. That'll be like a black swan move. This thing moves like 200 pips in one direction during Asia. There's something geopolitical going on, something maybe a revolution, a war, an assassination, a meteor, earthquake. The earthquake happened October 4th, 1987, right? California stopped the World Series, and guess what? The market crashed. That was the 87 quake was the 87 crash, right? Because people around the world thought the U.S. is going to fall off in the ocean, and so the stock market crashed. And if you saw the movie Rogue Trader, that's what happened to was that the guy, was it Nielsen? Neeson or Nielsen? He was long yen or short, he was short yen, and when the earthquake hit, earthquake hit Japan, and his positions were underwater, so he kept opening all these positions trying to bail himself out, and he wound up destroying one of the world's oldest banks, Barclays Bank, the bank that funded the Louisiana Purchase. That's how old it was. And this one trader, the movie is called Rogue Trader, and yeah, he destroyed. Barings Bank, Barings Bank. Sorry, Barings. Yeah, yeah. So he was in the pit. That was a 1999 film. It's a good movie. It's based on a true story. Basically he lost billions of dollars. Have you guys seen that? Have you seen that movie? Let me know in the chat box if you have. Zoom is off. Oh, Adrian's here. Uh, Oh, Sean says, yeah, Ewan McGregor, great movie. Yeah, Sean goes, it's cool. Thanks. It's very odd how the industry tries to shame scalpers and retail trading, but their algos are micro scalping. Oh, of course. Yeah, they don't want you. They don't want you in there, right? They don't they want to keep that all to themselves, right? You got the DVD, I have the VHS. I have the I have the V I gotta rewind that baby. High fidelity. In fact, I have my I had my Australia license, securities license, and I did pass a very rigorous test for the learn about superannuation and all that stuff, right? And warrants and you know, and so I had to. It was timed, you know, so you couldn't like look it up on the internet. It's like yeah, each question was timed, right? But they had one section here where it says from this is from the test I took, and I did take a screenshot of it. It says different participants in the foreign exchange market have different views of it according to their participation in it. The home trader using an online brokerage service to profit from trading would have no idea of the high frequency trading of insurance companies and pension funds in London and New York who use highly sophisticated trading and information systems to profit from currency movements and speculative trades that on average last less than 10 seconds and they can take microseconds. Likewise, many participants in the retail section of the market have little idea of the interdealer section of the market, which drives the market as a whole, right? So you're a home trader, you don't know, right? But guess what? It was on my test. Can I wish I could. It'd be cool if you could message people directly. Oh, I know. I can message you. I know where you are, Adrian. If you can't get in the room, blah, 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 blah. I can find you in the school chat or in the private chat to school. I just gotta find you. I'll find. Oh, Adrian. Oh, move this out of the way. Huh. Hiding this trade. See, it's down. Like, oh my God, look at Greg, it's dropped. Yeah, down 7/10 of 1 pip, not even 1 pip, right? Mm-hmm. Where are you? Really? I know. I go here and go here and go here and go chat. Adrian, it's late, man. You're in London, bro. It's like midnight, 12:30. There we go. I just messaged you in school, Adrian. Okay. Looks like we had an auspicious run, but looks like we double topped the 58.83. Let's see. Ah, well, we got trend line break color change, 2 candles again. Oh, now 3. Okay. Yeah, Adrian, it'd be cool to have one of those charts for each currency pair and Bitcoin and cable, dollar yen. I'll put my request in. 58.22. Let's go. I think I have some royalty-free music. It might be kind of cool to have a little music in the background. It's got to be careful because you put a song on there, you're a copyright violation. But I have a ton of royalty-free music. Maybe I'll play something more like a Caribbean, like match my Hawaiian Caribbean island shirt. Let's go. Kind of had a nice run. We're sitting against this trend line, New Zealand dollar at 0.5881. We're down 0.45 pips. I traded $100 a pip, and I have 2 lots. So basically, I'm only down 0.15 pips. And here's a nice little guy. See a little inverted head and shoulders. Looks kind of bullish. You're not going to see it. I know you're not going to see any of this stuff on if you don't have TradingView. TradingView is having a sale right now, 70%. If you and I think I have a link where you can get like $10 if you use my link or something like that. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, my profile. Or refer a friend. Yeah, you earn. Yeah, your friend receives $15 toward purchase of a subscription. Okay, so if you want to use my link, if you don't have TradingView, then feel free to use my my referral link. Right? Yeah, it says 70% off. Hey, somebody actually used my link. I got $20. Nice. Hey, go buy a 12-pack, you know? So, here we go. Here's your. So, but if you look at your 1 minute, you're not going to see anything, right? And I have another MT4 account which is not connected to TradingView. It was too much problem to connect it. So I just looked at that. I'm like looking at it, and I go, oh, I got to move there. And the 1 minute was red and dead, not moving. But hey, the 15-second had already moved up and broke out. And so I went ahead and just pulled the trigger on my MT4 1 minute. And sure enough, it was like looking at a crystal ball. You got in a minute or two before it actually moved. Love these little pennants right there. Yeah. Yeah, they put the school puts a school link there. It says Pip and Run. It shouldn't say Pip and Run. It's just like Learn and Earn. So let me make a note to self to fix that link, Adrian. Thanks for reminding me. That is, I'll put that in my. I still use paper and a quill pen from an heron feathers. No, fix VIP link. Add scalping course. All right, there we go. There we go. I know. You see nothing on the 1 minute chart. You see nothing. 5 minute chart, though, the gatekeeper is green. Let's go. Let's go. Bye, bye, bye. Right. like if you get like a green candle on this 1 hour chart, then this thing's not only on fire. It was straight fire, right? Still, higher time frame chart has not kicked in yet. Maybe drop it down to 30. Ah, the 30. Little life there in the 30. It'd be cool if we could retest the old high. That'd be nice right there. 58.91. That would be nice, right? And if we got below 58, so I would probably want to bail on this. That's where are we? We're at 82.79. There we go. You run. Yeah, let's go. There we go. Pretty cool, huh? And like bullish inverted head and shoulders pattern, right? But we all know, tip and run people know that head and shoulders is really a precursor or a post-cursor to something, a word such as post. It's late to the party. We have another pattern that we use. Oh, 4 participants. Who's here? Jay. Oh, this is me. Okay. Maybe Adrian went to sleep. Is in England. Oh, for those of you maybe who have not seen. All right. Yeah, let me go back here. For those of you who want to read the article or little blurb about scalping and scalpers. It's very rare to see a happy ending stock market movie. Usually somebody's going to jail, or going bankrupt or something. Dumb Money actually was pretty good. Have you guys seen Dumb Money? It's about Roaring Kitty and the Reddit traders who beat up the hedge funds. Retail traders actually they were GameStop, the whole GameStop thing. There we go. Keep going. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. $230. I'm gonna take that. Right. Ooh, she's stacking good. Yeah, inside day red candle inside the body of the candle there. Ooh, and a U-turn, like yeah. Double top. Is this a 3, 4, 5, and then pull back? I want to pull back to the trend line. This trend line here be nice to reload. When I see the higher time frame, all I want to do is buy. I don't want to sell. And trading is just like comedy. It's all about timing. Like, why did the chicken cross the road to get to the other side? That I just messed that joke up because of timing, right? Why did the chicken cross the road to get away from Colonel Sanders, right? Except for Cayman Islands, the chickens don't run from Colonel Sanders. That's me in the Cayman Islands. And the chickens, there's chickens everywhere. There was a chicken farm, there was a flood, and the flood raised the water up above the fence, and the chickens swam, and that's how the whole island, the whole Cayman Islands is filled with chickens everywhere. And it's like they come to the Kentucky Fried Chicken. It's like, are you auditioning? Why are you guys here? Right? So that's me with the The chicken, they call it the chicken embassy. Okay. Meanwhile, got a little rough air. There we go. I want to see a pullback to a Fibonacci. Oh, stop. It's stuck. Stuck to my hand. Okay. If we can see a pullback to the 38 or the 50% retracement, that'd be really nice. And I'll be ready. I'll be ready for it. I'll be ready for it. Lock and load. All right, all right, all right. We are looking for the Kiwi dollar. If a little bit of pullback. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on. Come on down. There we go. Come on. Yeah, 38. Like, hit that 38. He put his hand on a hot stove. Ah! Ah! I'm ready. I'm ready. With a mega lot. And a small body red candle. Ooh, push. Push, push in the bush. Push. There we go. There we go. Wave one is at the 618. 618. So will I wait for the 618? Sometimes if it just touches it, I get in, right? Sometimes it, let's see. Small body candle. $618. What that's is really touching tweezer bottoms. I think I'm gonna take it. Well, my 5 minutes still green. My gatekeeper is green. Small body candle inside day. Monkey, big one. Pay me. Little Harami. Oh, she gave birth to a red candle. That wasn't supposed to happen. Oh, we got red on the 5 minute. Long wick candle. Rejection. Rejection. He got down to the 82. He fumbled the ball. Bulls got the ball. They're running back the other way. Interception. He could go all the way. He fumbled the ball again. The Bears get the ball. He tries a lateral, and the Bulls get the ball again. Darth Maul candle. Look at that. Long wick to the north side, long wick to the south side. That's a liquidity sweep. Let's kill off all the bears, kill off all the bulls at a Fibonacci. It's suspicious at the 618. If you're sitting there on the 1 minute chart, you're probably saying, I don't see anything, Greg. Nothing's going on. What are you talking about? Are you doing like AI and hallucinating? All right. 5, A or 1, B or 2, C or 3 later. They came and defended the 81 area. Another long wick. Buyers step in, break the trend line, and there we go, baby.
Bye, bye, bye!
Let's go. Stack it up, stack it up. All right, all right. Let's do this thing. A or 1, B or 2, C or 3 later. Remember, 3 is never the shortest wave. 3, or it could be ABC. 100% expansion target hit. I don't know, 127% expand. Oh, bam, take it, baby. Oof. Look at that. Ooh, ooh, ooh. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Tagged it. Tag, you're it. 2.6 with expansion. 58.84, and the crowd goes nuts. Woohoo! What do you guys think? Show me some dollar signs. Show me some triple nickels in the chat box. YouTube, Facebook, VIPs. You got to know how to count waves. I think I'm going to have a workshop, wave counting workshop. Jay Lee gave me 555. Triple nickels. My papa was a paratrooper, black paratrooper. Oh, the triple nickel. Lisa gave me triple dollar signs. And Jaylee gave me triple dollar signs. Steve gave me triple dollar signs. Okay, we're setting up again. You want some? You want a piece of this? You want a piece of this? You looking at me? You looking at me? High ticked it. Low tick and high tick. I get the low tick. Flag. No flag. Slingshot. Slingshot. A or 1, B or 2, C or 3. 3, 4. What comes after 4, guys? 555. Triple nickels. All right. All right. Let's 83. Let's move. We'll break. Take it. Let's go. Let's do it again. Do it again, Daddy. Do it again. All right. You guys are bored. He does it all the time. Who cares? Like I say, who's this guy? Is he using? I know he's using historical data and he's using a simulator. This is live action, guys. This is August 28th, 2025 at the 8 o'clock money train. That's right. No, is it? Not yet. We got 4 minutes for the money train. 7:56 p.m. You can actually you check. There's the time right there. Stack it up, stack it up, stack it up. Rack it up, rack it up, rack it up. Let's go. Woohoo!
All aboard!
All right. We gotta try to hold on. Try to hold on to the old high. That's what we're trying to do. I mean, that's the target, I'm probably gonna get out when I get a couple $100, right? I want to take some quick base hits, like they did back in the 80s, in the money in the pits. CME, get your ticks. Hopefully his end ticks. Come on. Double top me. Come on. Oh, I gotta remove that. Move. And we'll put a new expansion target. We got the low, a high, and a pullback. Oh wow. 100% expansion is right here at 58.85. Let's see. We gotta break 58.84. This double top. I hate to put the line in. There's a line there. I'm gonna stop. I was like, no, keep going. Blow through the line. Maybe I'll make the line a dotted. See, no. Style. Dotted. There you go. You go ahead. Keep going. Okay, I'll move it out of the way. Price is temperamental. Saw the dotted lines. Why go up there? We'll get stopped anyway. Don't give up on your dreams. Go higher. Come on, Kiwi. I mean, there's like a big. David try to get to the double top. This stopped. Oh, inside day. Small body candle inside of a bigger candle. Color change, trend line break. I think it's tired. Maybe like an electric shock. Maybe it was me. There we go. See, I just need a little motivation, There you go.
Bye!
Amazing, huh? How do you know how to do that? Come on. No inside day. Keep going. Make a new high. Oof. ABC. Not today, Greg. Oh, yeah? More shock. You're like a whip. There you go. There we go. Come on. No charts were harmed in the filming of this broadcast. Greg is very cruel to the charts. He shocks them and shoots at them. Then he pushes them out the window. Just not trying to make any friends, just try to make some money. 801 money train. Which way is the money train gonna go? Well, according to the higher time frame, it should go up, right? Bouncing off the trend line. It's whipping out though. There we go. Come on, big boy. $83. Ooh. Oh, we can stay above 75. A lot of junk in this box. From the side, a lot of sideways. I mean, bad flag. There's another flag. It's this failed flags. I'm gonna start from scratch. This VWAP is, I don't know what's going on here. You can get rid of this too. Okay. So what's going on? What's going on? Let me go to 1 minute chart. See. Oh, okay. Ooh. Popped the wheelie. 58.84. A, B, C. A or one, B or two. Let's see, we get one more surge up and then may want to come back down. This little, it's the opposite of the pattern that we're looking for, right? This is like C, A, B, C, and then drop far. So this thing can clear up. I take my profit and wait for the drop. That is what I might want to do. Oops, that's the wrong button. Try that again, Greg. Come on. Share. Oh, hurry up. Oh my goodness. There we go. Out. See, as soon as I stopped sharing, it did something crazy, right? That was like it didn't want to be on the camera. Look at that. Wow, that is broke to a new high. Oof. Oh man, it's like it's gonna go to 618. I mean, how we get in? How do we get in without a candle? I gotta go to 5 second chart. Here we go. Drop down to the 5 second. Okay. I'm gonna use a pennant off of a 5 second for a trigger. I think we're gonna go here. Oh, and there it is. Okay. My timing is like impeccable. It's like, oh yeah, it's gonna drop. And it's like it's gonna drop, it just pops. So Greg, look, the trend is up. Price did bounce off the trend line. The 5 minute candle is green. So what are you talking about, Greg? Oh, like double top there. All right, all right, all right. Down 1.2 pips. Even if you are just trading off the 30 here, I mean, this is if you were just traditionally looking at that candle, trend line break, color change, it's the same process, except I'm doing it on a lower time frame chart, going for smaller targets. You can go for larger targets. This would be the old high, would be my target. It's just I gotta take a couple hours, right? It's gonna take a couple hours. This well, I'm getting taken here for a ride. Like 5 seconds. Okay. Okay, we're at the 618. Ooh, 786. Down to the smooth jazz, 88.6 FM on the radio dial, 5882. Hey, I'm gonna add one more. I'll just slab on the grill. Hey, Sean, give me some money bags. Screenshot those. Shirt jackers. What you trading, shirt jackers? Let me know what you talk to me in the chat and let me know what are you trading? Trade what I'm trading with something else. Okay. Look at that, along with 786 hitting repeatedly. Inside day candle. I mean, we could draw that line a little tighter, but no. You know what? This is too fast. I'm gonna slow it down with that 15-second. There we go. Wow, there was nothing. Higher time frame was trending down with red. So, well, 5-minute entries were not that good. And our gatekeeper just turned red too. Long wick. A bearish. Maybe that pattern I was telling you about was so. Yeah, the long wick is almost like a like a capitulation, bullish capitulation. We'll see. I think we hit 58.10 by tomorrow. All this little wiggling that's doing right now, it's good for fun and giggles. Because if this were our, really gonna go, this one's want to go away, right? Okay. If this was our 15-second chart, I'm long and strong and I'm hitting this thing and I'm not getting out to here, right? So time frame doesn't change your targets, your objectives, right? However, this pattern played out multiple times on the 15-second chart, which allowed me to get in and out pretty quick, right? And that pattern, that pull back and extension, and pull back and extension, and pull back and extension, it's like boom, I got hit, got out, got hit, out, right? So this happens multiple times in that candle, right? We're in all of this is inside these three candles, right? Was it the 8-11? We started at 7. So it's 2 candles. That's an hour, right? That's an hour. So all the action that you saw is covered by these 2 candles that you have never ever known. There we go. Come on. I could put it up. Could would have should have bounced off the 786 at 58.83. But hey. I'm So Adrian posted his heat map in school. So if you want to see the unhidden numbers, well then go ahead and click the link that's in the chat box to join school to get access to premium content posted by our esteemed traders, Pip and Run graduates. So, and here is I'll pop the link in the chat box right there. Join school. It's absolutely free. You're staring at Bitcoin and listening to me. All right. Bitcoin, BTC, USD. And I know we've got some of our trading bot crew here. They we had a Bitcoin DCA plan, stacking Bitcoin $200 a week. Whether it's going up or down, just stacking that $200. It's a long term hold, where long term meaning like maybe like 2 years, 3 years. And given that the average return on the Bitcoin is like 40% on it, it's like 40% at $200, bi-weekly or weekly. You talk about having $70,000-$80,000 in crypto, right? And Bitcoin. Okay, we're back at break even here. 0.5885. Again, we have PCE number coming out. 0.3% is forecast. Far cry from last year where, when we had, people trying to find cheap eggs or not taking eggs off the menu. Yeah. I got 18 eggs for $3.77, but I'm a I'm a bargain shopper anyway. What kind of eggs are those, Greg? No, they are chicken eggs. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it wasn't shy. I play the music and it drops. It's okay. Oh, where's my 5-minute? My gatekeeper says, we're good. We're good. All green. Right? You gotta give me some more s'mores. chocolate, some marshmallows, and some graham crackers. I want some more. Small body candle, trend line break color change. In it to win it. Zero spot 5884 by 0.5884. Can't believe it. Fraction of a pip. I'm gonna hit it. All right. Kind of a slow candle. There we go. Stack it. Stack them, baby. Why don't you go down? Come on. Eight five, and I get to 90. Right there. Right there. 7 pips. $2,420. And our showcase showdown. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Come on up. It's Sissy, great. You don't have to shock me. I'll come up. Come on, come on. A little faster, please. You know, we have a show going on. Trying to impress the crowd. Maybe someone will sign up for mentorship, you know? It's like, one of my a new student, I think his name is Charles. He goes, you know, most people trade are usually angry or yelling or cussing, and you know, yeah, I'm a little violent. You know, I take my gun out and like that was like a little warning shot, you know. But yeah, it's fun. You know what you're doing is fun. Nah, you're going the wrong way, you know. But... oh, what a fickle crowd, you know. They only like you when you're going up. Yep, Forex market is the playground of the super powerful hedge funds and insurance companies, corporations. This is their. I mean, there's an old game called the Game of Life. You know, the game of life, the game of life. You can learn about life when you play the game of life, right? And they had a wheel that you spun, and the stock market was basically it had like a strip called the stock market, and you put money under any of the numbers, and then you spun the spinner, and you would win the money. You know, if it hit your number, then you double your money, right? So that part, the stock market was part of the game of life, and it was that's not nice. What do we got here? What's the count? Oh, this count sucks. This is real. I'm not down 9 pips. It's around two pips a shot there. All right. Okay. Well, put a fit on it and see how far it wants to go. 50% retracement. Inside day. 618 is down here, the support where we started, 58.82. Long wick. Small body candle. Usually go from long wick, small body to green. And if it's green, maybe I'll put another one on, especially if we're key level support. And I'm going to hit it. There we go. There we go. Oh, Rodney's in the room. Says gold is moving. Let's take a look. All right. I'm just gonna leave these other two, and let's go over to XAGUSD MOUSE. All right. What's going on with the shiny metal? I have a special gold template for this too. Oh yeah, it's doing this, kind of doing this 30-minute thing on a pullback. Drop down to a 15-minute chart. Ooh. 5-minute. Gatekeeper is red. Don't want to get on you yet. But okay. I'll move this up there, right? 3-minute chart. It's pretty sad. 1-minute chart. More sadness. Get rid of this VWAP stuff. I don't know. Do-wop, do-wop, do-wop. VWAP. Wait. What's that? Ooh. Trend line break. On the other side of trend. There we go. Hey. All right. Go. Okay. I have a big swing point right there. I want to take that fib on this swing point. It's low. From the bottom to the top, and now we're here. And see. Okay. Love the 38. And then bounce up from 38. We'll drop down. ABC. Okay. And let's do a Fibonacci expansion. Take the high to the recent low, which is this low. And then expansion. Ooh, the 100% expansion takes us to 3408.86. So I like to see a rally. Maybe a rally off this support. Like this. I'm looking for. Hey, I think this is a brush. You know what? This is a brush. Watch this. Watch this. All right. Okay. And then I would like to short it right here. Let's try. Let's see what the 15 second looks like. Well, skate to where the puck is. That'll work. Because it's definitely breaking trend, breaking trend, breaking trend. No rally. 50% retracement. We're hitting 34.13. Nothing going on there. No buyers. Buyers strike. Because why? Probably because the dollar index is probably going up. US dollar index. Oh, yeah, you think? To see US dollar index, kind of doing some crazy stuff that like inverted head and shoulders right there. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, but it's getting ready to drop though. It's gonna drop. And when it drops, everything's gonna go new. There we go. All right. See, look, dropping on dollar, rising on Kiwi. Bitcoin should be doing its thing too, right? BTC USD MOUSC. Look, where's the index? Okay. Oh no, not yet. 15-second, minute. I think it's getting hot in here. It's getting hot in here. Yeah, double wicks on them. Here we go. Here we go. Double bottom. Don't stop. Don't. Oh, dotted line. Oh, green candle. Well, trend line break. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. No, I don't like this. This is it looks like a ascending or descending triangle, which means it could break down and go lower because it's like can't get out of its own way. So this thing's probably gonna go lower. Right. Well, 30% retracement right there, 112,309. So they're breaking down. And then 50% retracement, 112,27. Yeah, this thing is it tried to bounce. Yeah, it tried to get a little breakout, little north side breakout there. Yeah, it's a little bit behind the dollar. If you go back to the dollar, see the dollar went up, A or one, B or two, C or three later. A, B, C. Ah, one. A, B, C. I know your count. 9703. Come on down. Come on down. And then go on up. Look at that. Dollar index. This goes the opposite direction of the dollar index. Dollar index going up. This baby is going. Dollar index going down. This baby is going up. Right. You guys see that? Rise says, do I trade crypto? No. Um, only one, if I were trading, I probably would trade something like the majors, like Bitcoin, Ether, and Litecoin, or XRP, XLM. But any of the other ones, they move really fast, but they may go out of business and they'll disappear. You know, I like I told you, I got this app, and I got the app as a founding member because they said, "Oh well, we're gonna have stocks and we're gonna have Forex," and there's nothing in the Forex section. I just wrote them. You know, I have the no signal, nothing in the Forex section. Stock section, lots of signals. Crypto, lots of crypto signals. Oh yeah, let's see what kind of signals they're looking at. SOL USDT it's up 1.46% to 214.99. We can take a look at that. I don't mind sharing their signal considering that they deceived me by not giving me any Forex signals. Okay. I don't know what this is. SOL blah blah blah. Oof. Well, there we go. Oh, well, okay. Well, when it behaves, if it acts like a, hey, if it chart's a chart's a chart. It really doesn't matter, right? Chart's a chart's a chart, right? Come back down here, 15-second chart. It says target 3 is 216.91. 216.91. That's like right there. And it has a target 215.52, which already hit already. Oh, I think I'm using mine. I want that thing to go up. Come on, you can give me. I need like a $500 move or something. I mean, this is like ridiculous. I'm looking at this thing. Wow, this thing really retraced hard. Not very liquid. Probably like 5 people trading it. There we go. 786. I don't know what the margin is. Oh, margin's like $50,000, Greg. Like blew your account. The spread. It's all Rod's fault. No, it's kidding. No, it's not. Here we go. Oh, hey man, get paid. Woo! Oh wow, that's not very much. Hey, give me 100, right? There we go. Give it to me. I guess I do trade crypto. What does it do? I don't know. Chart to chart to chart, right? You know I count 3, 4, 5, right? Well, that's $12. Up $17. I'll take that. Hey, why not? I trade crypto. Look at me. Look at me. I can trade crypto. Boring. DXY, baby. Fiat currencies all the way. Bonos. Hello, Bo Jackson. Bonos Sports. Oh, the dollar index shooting up. Yeah, get out. Get out. Rod says, I guess you do trade it. Yeah, I mean, I've traded milk, frozen concentrate, orange juice, silver, lead. Everything has a chart. Smog has a chart, you know? Carbon credits. Look at that. Carbon emissions. See, I can trade smog. I get long smog. I can short smog. I can trade smog. I think I can trade onions. I used to have onion futures. Milk. You trade milk? Oh, these are good. You used to trade milk on the CME. Milky Way? Oh, wow. Okay. You can trade anything. You can trade property values. Or like Las Vegas. LAV, Las Vegas real estate futures. Oh, really? Oh, I know. This is the small data set. Oh, okay. Weekly, monthly. Maybe they got rid of it. You used to get trade the real estate, the values of the real estate futures. I think let's see. Like Washington, DC. Was short it? No. New York. Yeah, New York real estate futures. And Moldani, if he becomes mayor, well then it's gonna be this big long red candle. Look at that. 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour daily. There it is. Hey, look at that. I love New York. Look at that. Higher highs and higher lows, baby. That's an uptrend. Weekly chart. Ooh, look at that spike. New York, baby. Don't count New York out. Look at that. B bottom, what was that? 2013. That's probably the COVID dip right there. 2020. COVID was just a blip. COVID was just a blip on the map. But one can was COVID, and then look at that. Don't believe the hype. Anyway. Oh, heating oil. HO. Heating oil futures. HO. Oh, he trade hose? No. Stop, Greg. Oh my God. Have mercy. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, a cold winter, huh? Look at that. This is when you buy heating oil futures down when it's hot, right? And then, you know, oh, yeah, I'm getting lost. Back. Oh, look at that. That was, oh yeah, that was I missed my entry. That's okay. That was it. I know where my entry is. You guys should know where your entries are. You should see it. Every time you see that, you should know your entry. Well, I want to take it up here so I can be more conservative and not so risky, Greg. Really? Really? You think? I'm gonna wait. Oh, no, now your risk is way up there, and you have an inverse risk to reward ratio. There come up right against old resistance. That if you got in the perfect entry zone, the pip and runway, then your risk is small, your gain is big. Yeah, that's how we do it, right? Ah, that was nice. 84. That's a pip. It's gonna run away from me. Okay, no FOMO. Sit back. Take a deep breath. Center. It will come back. Do not chase the market. Let the trade come to you. Draw a Fibonacci on it and wait. And you just shoot it. There we go. There we go. Come on down. Didn't like the 38. How about 50? Green eggs and ham Sam I am. Well, I don't like the 38 with green eggs and ham Sam I am. How about the 50? You like the 50? Well, I don't like the 50%. But the old high is 58.85. We can't cross that level because the alleyway people will say, oh, wave 4 can't correct until wave 1 high. So it has to go up. And market makers go, yeah, right. Let me want to shove it right. Let's shove this right in your wave 1, right? Let's shove it up your wave 1. Hey, that wasn't supposed to do that. You're in violation of the rules. And they don't care. Oh, wow, I got filled way above that, right? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Walking 5. It could be a trap, Greg. It's a trap. No, I mean, we still got this 58.91 we're gonna hit for, right? That's where that's my story. I'm sticking with it. Come on. Got about 20 or 19 minutes. A little bit of a pullback there. Thinking about pulling that trigger there. I only moved like 1 pip. Let us remove all the drawings, reset, and clear, and you see it with hyperactive. All we fill that big drop was a gap. We fill that nicely. Now we're kind of hanging around here. 58.84. Old highs up here at 92. Put at a bottom at 78. The perfect entry zone. The PEZ. Perfect entry zone. It's green. All right. Okay. All right. How'd that happen? How did that happen? It's like magic. No, it's not. These are Tom DeMark trend lines. I didn't invent them. My first name is Tom, but my name is not DeMark. But Toms are pretty smart. 0.5885. You're with Dr. Greg McLeod of the Elite Traders University. I'm the founder and CEO of the Elite Traders University, and I'm a 30-year trading veteran. I've been trading since the 80s, kind of like, but late 80s. But anyway, I worked at one of the world's largest Forex broker dealers in the world, Forex Capital Markets, developed the pip and run system. And I'm the only one who teaches it. There's only one other certified instructor. That's Jamie Cut the Rope. And that's how we maintain our edge. This strategy is not everywhere. And that's why it works so well over the past 20 years. In fact, if you were to join Elite Traders University, you would have to sign an NDA, a non-disclosure, non-compete agreement to make sure the integrity of the system remains the way it is, right? Because for me to have this proprietary system and then wind up giving it away for free or for a discount, but only make it not work over time. And that's why we have such a remarkable winning record, right? We have winning trade after 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 winning trade. Oh, we're gonna loss. We're gonna get a loss every now and then, right? Yeah, we have a loss. And we may have even a floating loss too, right? All right. Oof. Well, we're testing that. Look, hit that dotted line. Buyers stepped in. The computers. He moves like they do in the matrix. Small body candle, green candle. Okay. Big one, big one. Let's go. Big one.
Bye!
Let's go. Gatekeepers green are, is this our heating oil? Hey, heating oil coming down to 618. 23, that's a double right there. if you're interested in trading heating oil. Ticker symbol HO, or HO. Stop, Greg. Stop. Mm. What's this? Well, that's a month chart. Oh my goodness. This is a month chart? I thought it was 1 minute. It was like 1 month. Look at that triple bottom. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Ooh. When the Jerome Powell cuts interest rates, this thing might turn into a real rocket. Um, let's go back to that 30-minute, right? Like, it's like I was like, what happened? It was an uptrend. Not in the monthly chart. We're crawling off the bottom of the monthly. Look at that. Look at that gap. Where did that come from? Are we trying the right thing? Oh, that's right, because we are trying to climb back up. Climb back up. Moving on up like George and Lisi. Wow, that's a long way. Oh no. We're trying to get yeah, okay. We're trying to get up to here. Like where's that pattern? $62,000? I just really was wanting. There we go. Just trying to get back to the old. Well, that's telling you if he held this thing, that pattern, that pattern will be that'll be a hit right there. Up. Good. Like we start crossing multiple dimensions, price exists in different trends in different dimensions. It's like being multi-dimensional. It's an uptrend on a 15-second chart. It's a downtrend on a 15-minute chart. But it's coming off a very low, on the monthly chart, we're crawling off the bottom, right? So anything you buy now and you hold, let's say you were to theoretically, and if you could, if you had the margin to hold this till maybe like January or February, you could conceivably, bring in that much. But if you hang out here in the 15-second world, the 1 minute world, you get $400 or $500, you're like, hey, I'm closing that baby out, Take the bird off the screen. Bird in hands worth two in the bush. But if you ever try to hold on to a bird, it'll poop in your hand, Yeah. There we go. Break north. North to Alaska. Go north to Russia. No. There we go. Young man, go north. Go. Go, 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 go. 9 minutes. All right. $20. We got 6 billion on there to make $20. You're just like $15,000. I know. I can buy myself a Coke. At the hotel minibar. That's how much those Cokes are. They're like, $10 for a Diet Coke. That's why when Dalen was staying there, I looked at that minibar. I go, you know what? I'm going to give them a gift basket filled with drinks and snacks. All right. Oof. Look at that long wick. What's going on here? We're at the 86 area. Okay. Long wick, Pinocchio bar. Ooh, another big solid bar there. What's my yeah, I got my gatekeeper is green. So it says, hey, you should buy it. Seven minutes. Small, kind of wimpy, kind of green candle. It's like, nah, I'll pass. Throw you back in the water. You know, there we go fishing. You got like this big fish on the thing. Pull it up, and it's like a minnow, like a sardine. You know, like put that back in the hook and use it for bait. Throw it back in the water, and maybe a bigger fish will eat it. Ah, hey, call me a minnow. Look at this retest. Ooh, pushing through. Uh-oh. We're down 10 pips. 12 pips. What's going on? Marvin Gaye would say, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? The dollar index, that's what's going on. I know. You go, I wonder why this is happening. This is why. You know, that's the culprit. The US dollar index, a basket of currencies versus the US dollar. It's starting to pop. It was dropping, now it's popping. What's going on here? It's still a downtrend. US dollar index. Oh yeah. It's a bear flag. Bear flag. Tweezer bottoms. Bear flag. We should see a break. South side break. I'm gonna drop to a 15-minute. All right, come on. Yeah, you got your target right here. Look for your break. Look for your break. Now, if that starts moving this way, well, then guess what? This one starts moving this way. Ooh, there we go. Well, I'm gonna take this. I'll take it now. Okay. There we go. There we go. My gatekeeper says, like, no, it's still red. Okay. Might get a pullback. I'm looking right at it, like it's red, Greg. And I was caught up in the moment. And my dollar index hasn't rolled over yet. Oh, 15-second maybe. Yeah, maybe getting ready to. US dollar index. So basket of currencies versus US dollar. Yeah. Heavily weighted toward the euro. Makes it the anti-dollar. Wow. This is our setup. There we go. You drop, Mr. US dollar index, but you go up, Kiwi dollar, okay? Stuff, don't get confused. Say, what do you want me to do? We go up or go down? Kiwi dollar, go up. US dollar, drop, okay? You guys got it? You guys, make sure that you do what you're supposed to do. Don't get confused now. Telling these currencies what to do, it's like a I had $20. I've been rich. Been rich if I took my $20 back there, but let's see. Let's go. Come on down, Mr. US dollar index. Don't play around with me. You got a long way to go. You got a long way to go. You got to get down to this yellow line. Well, why does it have to go down there, Greg? How do you know this? Inside information. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? No. My husband, what a hot shot. Here's this ancient Chinese secret. Calgon. Ancient Chinese secret, huh? Oh, I watched that commercial on YouTube. It's just, oh my God. 30 years later, it's still funny. There we go. There we go.
Bye!
$450. Eh. I know. Pippin ain't easy. You can see it's the US dollar index is kind of delayed because it doesn't have very many Asian currencies in it. That's the issue. It has the Japanese yen, and I think it has a little Aussie dollar in it. But that's why it doesn't really react. Sometimes it doesn't measure the but just, I mean, we got another flag going on right there. All right. If it just moves sideways, the Kiwi dollar can gain on it. But if it moves down, the Kiwi just turns into a rocket. All right. And the target I have is, there we go. Look at that. Look at that. Here we go. Oof. But I don't have a green candle yet. Oh, like, really? Really? Hey! Woo! Yeah!
Bye!
Yeah.
Bye!
I'll take my 120, 102. That was all right. Oh, I want in. It's 9 o'clock, right? 8:59. We'll stop here and come back next week, huh? Is that okay? Would that be would be a favorable? Rodney says, nicely done, Doc. Thank you. Dave Lee says, you killed it. Thanks, guys. You know, I need my ego massage, you know. I gotta get the Steve's is another good one. I'm gonna save this in my nice note. I have the imposter syndrome. I can look at your comments and be very happy. Thank you. David Sutherland, he likes ancient Chinese secret. Like, there we go. There we go. Oh, the US dollar index sitting there. Remember, guys, stop sharing. Stop sharing. All right. I'm crying. No. Oh, no. Hey, guys, another great week, another positive week. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you for being on the broadcast today, and I wish you a great weekend. We'll see you next month. All right. Peace and pips.